flipping around. Now it gone flipping around. I'm taking my time, I kick a car. I'll tell you something else. Oh no! I killed my friend.
Looking for manga and anime collectibles? We have manga, toy, anime collectibles, complete collections, and so much more at Ultimate Comics.
Welcome to Ultimate Comics. We're the biggest shop in North Carolina, which makes us your pop culture destination. We have everything from Funko Pops to sideshow collectibles, hot toys, graphic novels and manga, a whole room dedicated to back issues filled with keys, and a giant wall filled with new comics. So come on down and see all your friends at your friendly neighborhood Ultimate Comics.
Flipping around.
We have 3 shows a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern on our Facebook page. We have key issues, sets, new books, hot variants, and I mean, we do special events all the time. We just had Tankers #1 signed by Rob Venditti available on the show, and we're actually getting those shipped out right now. We're a little bit behind schedule. Well, how are you coming along with that, Rob? We gotta get these out.
I'm going as fast as I can. He's doing covers now? What the fuck? I love it.
Hey kids, want to hear about the best comic book show on YouTube? It's What to Pick Up This Week! Starring Harrison and Sienna from Ultimate Comics. Find out what books to grab each week, from the best stories to the hottest covers, and never be alone again!
What the first appearance this week? You were like,
black suit.
yeah. What? So
Yeah.
what's coming out this week? Marvel Comics.
Marvel
Big
Comics.
new
Let's
release.
start. Yeah.
And they're also doing really cool 1 in 50 symbiote blanks.
Flipping through it, and the art looks phenomenal.
Everyone's gonna be after this. I'm sure it's gonna be double, triple ratio.
So nice.
Yeah, that's him writing it. He had the obviously really long-running Flash Rebirth series. James Herron does the Ultra Mega cover, and Tilly Walden and Charlie Adler both do Walking Dead covers.
It captures everything that I love about Superman, like that wish fulfillment, that hopefulness. It's fantastic.
You
shot.
want photos or you want to kill him?
I want a shot. Some people want that.
Little Francis Hugh does a 1 in 25, and Pepe Larraz does that real sweet 1 in 50. So a lot of really
You have options. Number 1.
both covers.
Well, it's gonna
1
have
in
a lower.
25 and
It's
same
gonna have a lower print run.
to do a really beautiful 1 in 25.
No one's gonna want that though.
No, Chase Scott Campbell.
Chase Scott Campbell? Chewie is just like chucking Dingo. A good horror book,
Yeah.
which this is horror as well, and has to do with the legend of the bunny mask.
To get a gorgeous Peach Momoko aforementioned Scarlet Witch cover. Joe Quesada and Jimmy Palmiotti. It is the Moon Knight exclusive by Joe Gisco.
Hey, please let us host the Eisners next year.
Rick and Morty comics. Like Die, like you.
1 in 50. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Now that's a good. Now that's a look.
Now that's a look.
The ears.
That's a look. All right.
All right. Like, comment, and subscribe.
We'll see you next week.
Just got Mamo? Mamo?
Mambo.
Mamo?
Mambo.
Mamo?
Mambo.
Mamo?
Mambo.
Mamo?
Mambo. Mambo.
I wear my sunglasses anytime I
Boy.
Berserker, Boomer Studios.
Mr. Hybrid, I smell your hybrid. Mr. Hybrid, wandering down the avenue. Swinging a cane, feeling no pain. Mr. Hybrid, I smell you.
around.
But I raise my head from sorrow and I look right to tomorrow. I look it in its one good eye and I say, I'm Kid Country. Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and start. We are live. We are counting down for Tanya to come back from the other room. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Not slower.
9, 8. Welcome to the Ultimate Comics Live Show, where we are definitely not stalling.
I did it.
for
I'm
time.
here. I'm ready. Not a moment too soon. Welcome to the Ultimate Comics Live Show. It's Thursday night where we're 100% ready for anything at any time.
That's right.
I always say.
We've never stalled once.
Thank you all for joining us and for your patience. Daniel, of course, getting things going a little bit like a minute late with the intro. It happens every once in a while. Had to, you got to let the talent know when it's time to be on camera. And I understand, and I'm sure you all understand, Daniel has a lot of hats, does a lot of behind the scenes work. He lets one little thing like that slide every once in a while.
Just starting the show.
There's only so much you can do. There's only so many hours in the day. And we're not gonna waste them all just waiting to actually start the show. So first things first, hey, how's it going? Thanks for joining. I'm your host, Jeremy Tarney. Happy to be here. Extremely excited about tonight's show. We have recently picked up a couple really great collections with a lot of Silver Age books, a lot of different titles, a lot of stuff you haven't probably seen a ton of recently. Some of my favorites, some real classics. We also have a good solid handful of Black Adam key issues. There's not a ton of Black Adam key issues out there. So what we do have represents a pretty good share of Black Adam key issues that we're going to have on throughout the night. Unfortunately, the character doesn't really have enough volume for us to do an entire show special like we did for Hulk and She-Hulk, like we did for Spider-Man. Obviously, those characters have a lot more. Batman, obviously, usually we end up somehow doing 2 Batman shows every single year. Black Adam is just going to be heavily featured in tonight's show, but we've got plenty of Marvel, we've got plenty of other DC, we've got some Dell Gold Key, Image Comics, Dark Horse, we've got them. It's good. If you're excited about tonight's show and you haven't tuned in before, you want to make sure you get your comics. First things first, fill out that claim form. I've got about a minute to keep telling you about how everything goes through, so you're not going to miss anything. It's that little blue hyperlink, should be the top pinned comment, should be in the video description. I know for sure that Daniel got those things taken care of
Did you
because
that?
because the other thing was messed up. He never messes up two things in one day, just one thing max, which is why part of the reason why we love him. We just need your name, especially if you're using a username that is different from your real person name, where we'll have to like ship comics and do billing for. We need an email address so we can send you a PayPal invoice. Even if you don't have a PayPal account, that's not a problem at all. You can pay a PayPal invoice with your credit or debit card, just straight from your email. All you need is that email, and it'll send it to you. PayPal is what we use. It's like saying I don't have merchant services or Square or anything else. You don't have to. It's how we take the money. If you are lucky enough to be able to get to one of our brick and mortar locations, we have 3 stores. One in Raleigh, one in Durham, and one in Cary, North Carolina, that will be happy to send all of the books that you have claimed this week, all the books that you pick up tonight, and if you tuned in on Tuesday, all of those books as well can be sent to any of those 3 locations next week at absolutely no charge. If that's going to be a little bit inconvenient for you and you would rather have us ship them to you, or for obvious reasons, having them shipped to you is really the only feasible way that you'll get them. No worries. We do offer $8 flat rate domestic shipping anywhere in the United States. Just $8. We'll ship your books out. It is a crazy good deal. That is all the slabs, all the sets, all the claims, all the new books, all the everything. Fully insured. USPS going to be first class or priority, or FedEx 2-day shipping. I have 9 spots here tonight. It's not going to be as jumbled up and confusing as it can sometimes get on, say, a Tuesday night when there's 40 variants for the same new comic. However, there's always liable to be 2 Batman books or 2 Spider-Man books, or tonight maybe 2 Black Adam books that are going to be up at the same time. So please make sure when you claim things, you are using the letter that comic is set under and the title of the comic or some descriptor of that comic, so we know exactly which book you're claiming. It's also possible, different people have different internet speeds. They come through to Daniel kind of stacked on top of each other. If I put a book on A and it's Spider-Man, and then I put a book on B and it's Batman, and a book on C and it's Superman, and somebody claims A, and then I replace that with Fantastic Four book, and you just say A, we're not going to know if you wanted the Spider-Man that somebody else just picked up, or if you wanted the Fantastic Four that I just put down. So, A Spider-Man or A Fantastic Four, or whatever book you're trying to claim.
Yeah, incomplete claims will just be ignored.
Yeah, from the past month or so, I think at this point, incomplete claims are just nothing when they come through in the comment section. Because it's just too much to keep up with, too many questions. It's not fair to other people who are claiming the right way. We just have to really, make it as easy as possible for all parties involved. You all understand. This is for you. This is to make sure that you're getting the right books that you want. And, we don't have to argue about who said something first or whatever. It's very clear who had the correct claim then. Last things last, we do have a handful of more collectible comics that are going to go up on the show tonight. If you wanted to pick up a book, it is just the perfect book for your collection and just outside of your weekly budget, we do offer a layaway that every customer is entitled to have one open at a time. You can put any one individual item or any one grouping of items that we sell as a set. So, it could be a 4-issue set, like the Wolverine 4-issue miniseries. We'll sell those all 4 together. That counts as one thing. We sell it as one thing. You can't just be like, just all the new books that I bought on Tuesday and the 17 different back issues I bought on Thursday. I put those all on my way. Doesn't work like that. It's got to be just the one singular item for sale. if you currently have a layaway that you're paying off and you've just got a little bit left, you want to put one of the fancy, shiny new things, not a problem. You can tell us that you want to pay off your current layaway, put the new thing on layaway. We'll get that all figured out. The minimum base terms for that layaway are just 10% down. So if you're buying a $100 book, that's just $10 you're going to get invoiced for tomorrow afternoon. And it's just 15% every month. So again, if you're looking at that $100 book, that's $15 a month. That comes to 50 cents a day. We can break it up so that PayPal will send you invoices on whatever schedule you'd like. If you'd like to get it paid off faster, you can always do, you can do a 75% as a deposit and then pay 5%, every week and get it knocked out in just over a month. As long as you're staying on top of those base minimums, we'll keep it for up to 6 months. There's no additional fee for layaway. There's no interest charged on that. If the value of the book goes up substantially, we're not going to cancel on you. We're not going to raise the price to the new adjusted value of the book. It's what you agreed to pay for it today is what we'll charge you for it. And then once you get it paid off, boom, get shipped out with the next week of shipping. Think that covers all my bases.
Think so.
How's everybody doing tonight? Everybody excited for Black Adam? Everybody real excited about the show? Everybody looking at the weekend? All my North Carolina-ers. Anybody make it out to the state fair this week? Anybody planning on going this weekend? What's the deal? What's going on? You make it out, Daniel? You're a state fair guy. You gonna go this year? Do you usually make it out?
We don't go every year, but we do go like maybe every couple of years. So
Okay.
we're due to go.
Did you go last year?
I don't know that we've gone since COVID.
Because I think last year was the first year back after it was closed the year previous, I believe. So
that's true.
If you didn't go last year, it's been 2 or 3 years for like almost everybody I know. A lot of people opted out of last year. I've just been busy. I might go next year. We'll see. No promises.
We still are trying to work out the Ren Fair too, so.
Well, that I have been to.
I know
As
that,
you know, I spend half my weekends there for obvious reasons.
We've got some love for your shirt.
Thank you. I bought it on the internet.
And we got a question.
I've got an answer.
Can you smell what Black Adam is cooking?
Can I smell what Black Adam is cooking? It's that very smoky lightning bolt Shazam. It's cooking everything. I'm real excited. I've heard a lot of reviews that say that Black Adam is like a big dumb movie with just loud and like an excuse to have The Rock punching things. And I'm like, I watched the WWE for the better part of 10 years in middle school and high school for that exact purpose. So might as well throw in some special effects and much better actors than the people that he was working with at the time. As good of a wrestler as Kurt Angle is, he's not winning any Oscars.
Yeah, I'd say we're caught up for now. Willie says he's looking forward to Saturday. He's going to look at a large Mad Magazine collection.
Oh, that's fun. I love Mad Magazine because you never really know what you're getting. Like the super old Golden Age ones are kind of more like those EC, like horror.
Yeah.
And then, but I mean, everything from like the 60s, 70s, 80s, like it's just so time period dependent. But it's fun. All right, we're going to start simple, start easy. We got 52, week number 50. Obviously, we promised you Black Adam. Here he is. This is gearing up for the big finale. Co-written by Grant Morrison. We're checking that box early and often tonight with a few of these 52s. It's got a great Black Adam cover facing off against almost the totality of the DC universe. Most of the really cool Black Adam story has developed from his popularity and usage in 52. If you've never read it, you can pick up any issue. As the weekly series that they made kind of specifically to make it so every single issue was fun and exciting and had a lot going on. That book's in near mint condition. It's going to be just $4. We're going to go up to A, sticking with some big names. How about some Raphael Albuquerque teaming up with Scott Snyder for his first ever published comic book. How did he get it published, Daniel? Well, he teamed up with horror writer extraordinaire Stephen King.
That'll do it.
American Vampire issue number 1. One of the last huge hits from Vertigo Comics before they tried to roll Vertigo into the New 52. And then they tried to have, I feel like there was something before DC Black Label that they've already abandoned. And
I'm sure.
now they're on DC Black Label. But there's just something about that Vertigo flavor that nothing else has really been able to capture. It is an incredibly cool story. It is the first appearance of all of the major American Vampire stuff. Basically, Scott Snyder pitched the idea to Stephen King, who then volunteered, just as sort of like a what do you think of this as a cool idea? Stephen King, of course, was like, I want to write the backstory of one of the coolest characters that you have in it. Has that been done? Can I do that? And Scott Snyder was like, hell yes. They teamed up, went to DC Comics, were like, hey, will you publish this? And they said yes, and it was a hit because it's extraordinary. It's kind of like origins of like Wild Wild West vampires that kind of make their way into the roaring 20s, into the Depression era, which is where the story kind of picks up. So a real like American tale with vampire lore kind of like hidden into the history. Really cool. Near mint condition, first print, main cover, $10 on A.
I say Scott Snyder and Stephen King asking to publish something. Like, who's going to say?
Well, this was before Scott Snyder was Scott Snyder. This is before he did Batman. This is why they put him on Batman, was because of the how good this was and how successful it was when it first came out.
And it led to Witches.
Led to a lot of success for Scott Snyder. On C, we got Blackhawk, issue number 232. It was published by, I think, Quality Comics before it was picked up by DC. It is their paramilitary quasi superhero group of heroes throughout the Silver Age and the Golden Age before it. Fine condition, really solid mid-grade book. Going to be just $6.
Seth's picking up that American Vampire on A.
You've got it. I've got a couple copies. If anyone else wants one, it is going to be just $10. Going up on D, because I demanded it. The series that I'm always going to put on the show when I find it, Doom Patrol. I do believe season 4 on HBO Max is getting its date coming out soon. When last I saw Brendan, he was very excited, pushing it, making sure everybody was watching it. Another real solid mid-grade copy, very good to fine condition. Doom Patrol issue 107, just $16.
George's picking up an American Vampire on A.
You've got it. I've got 1 or 2 left if anyone else wants some. Sticking with some of those really cool Vertigo books. Got The Witching Hour. This is a one-shot published by DC. You may recognize the title from the classic Bronze Age horror story. This is 9 stories in an oversized anthology. MSRP on this one-shot was $8, so nearly half off, just $5 if you like those anthology stories. It's going to be a lot of the top talent at DC Vertigo at the time.
Scott, you can message us if you're looking for Sensational She-Hulk number 1, but that's not one that's probably going to be on the show tonight.
No, we had 3 or 4 of them on the She-Hulk special, like a week or two ago. We're probably pretty tapped out on sensational She-Hulk #1s for the foreseeable future. I mean, we'll sell them if we find another one, but
Yeah.
going on F. I love this cover, an absolute classic. Todd McFarlane, Spawn, issue number 12. You get the death of Al Simmons, the origin of Spawn, the first appearance of Jason Wynn, who is obviously a major character in Spawn, becomes the Redeemer, the murderer of Al Simmons, probably a pretty big character throughout the Spawn franchise. Just $5, very fine near mint condition. Got the classic Our Fighting Forces, issue number 85. Gonna be very good condition, just $4. Or sorry, just regular good condition. Joe Kubert. It's a very good cover. Got some Incredible Hulk, issue 129 from that Silver Age series. Very good condition, would be a little bit higher, but there's that crease kind of in the middle. Just $16, however. Hulk versus the Glob, who is writhing again. Go ahead, pick it up here first before the Glob makes his MCU debut. Want to make sure you've got that big first appearance already buttoned down.
Already taken care of. Christopher wants to know if you would do Doom Patrol on D for 10, you would at 16.
Sure, let's do it. I'm not being picky. Down on I, we've got Hellraiser, Clive Barker Classic. This is the 2-issue oversized prestige format miniseries, Hellraiser Nightbreed Jihad. Both issues together, both in near mint condition. That's the complete set, the complete story. Going to be just $20. We've got the Grimm Fairy Tales 2012 Halloween special. If you like Grimm Fairy Tales, a little one-shot issue, just $4. Near mint minus condition.
Did you check out the new Hellraiser on Hulu?
I've never seen any of the Hellraisers. Nothing against any of them personable. It's just, there's only so many hours in the day, only so much time, and I tend to watch. And again, this isn't a value judgment or anything. I tend to watch things that are like fun. And like I found a lot of horror. I really like old horror that deals a lot with suspense and like a lot of character work. I find a lot of the horror from like the 80s up is all about like jump scares and just making you feel uncomfortable about just, weird things in general. And, I don't really get that invested in the story or the character. So when somebody gets like cut in half with a chainsaw, I'm like, it's neat, but it doesn't really elicit as strong of an emotional response in me as if I watch like the Universal Wolfman with Lon Chaney and I have like just the performance has a lot of gravitas and I feel like or like the original Boris Karloff Frankenstein where you just like have like a lot of heart in them. That's just kind of more my style.
So I got Emilio picking up Hellraiser on I, and then would you
Excellent.
Hulk on H for 10, you would at 16.
That one, let's go 12. I know we got a few more Hulk fans. You got $2 more. One for Glob, one for Hulk. Going up on A, some Silver Age Avengers issue number 77. This book's going to be in fine minus condition, real solid. You got Giant Man, you've got Vision, Scarlet Witch, and Quicksilver with Black Panther on the team. Classic lineup, just $25.
12's a deal for H.
You've got it.
And Willie's saying the first Hellraiser movie is great. Even the novella it's based off of is good. And Hell, I can't read. Jeez. And Hell, it's kind of fun-ish if you're going to Hell, sort of way. But I agree that the old black and white horror is also more fun.
All right, down on H, Phantom Stranger, issue number 34. Pretty chilling cover with this crazy cyborg character. Very good plus condition, going to be just $5. I know some of you filling in those Phantom Stranger collections. And then on I, Captain America, number 408, the final fate of Capwolf, near mint minus, just $4.
Eric's picking up the Phantom Stranger.
You've got it. Hold on, H. I think I'm going to stick with my wolf deal going on here. We got the Amazing Spider-Man book and record set. It is without the record. No record. It's just the book, but you do get the pocket for a record if you ever find one or want to stick it in there. However, for just $12, that's not bad. It is reprinting, I believe, Amazing Spider-Man 124, 125, a little 2-issue man-wolf story. Going to be just $12 in fine condition. The first issue of the relatively new Image Comics series, Little Monsters, from the team that brought you Descender and Ascender, Jeff Lemire and Dustin Wynn. This is just an absolutely killer creative team. First print, main cover, near mint condition, still that original cover price, just $4. A great opportunity to start a brand new Image Comics series from, I mean, obviously, like, tried, true, and tested creative team.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's a group of kid vampires. Norm's asking, did you like Werewolf by Night then?
I still haven't had time to watch it. I'm still like 3 episodes behind on Nandor.
I haven't even gotten to start Andor yet.
I just realized, I think I said Nandor.
I wasn't going to say
from
anything.
What We Do in the Shadows, totally different thing. Also not caught up on that. I don't think I've watched any of the current season. What was mentioned briefly at the top of the show, what a lot of you probably don't know, I work here full-time at the Ultimate Comics Warehouse. I also work full-time running a business with my wife called Lake Fairy Creations. We're set up at the Carolina Renaissance Festival right now. And in addition to that, we actually go out and set up at other places. We're double booked most weekends. So I watch astonishingly little TV and movies. And like, one of the things I really loved about She-Hulk was that they were half-an-hour episodes.
Yeah.
So when I get home at midnight, I could watch one and not like fall asleep by the end of it and then go to bed. And that, again, it's just fun. It keeps you up. But yeah, I'll get caught up in like January. There's not a lot of open air festivals going on in January. So we'll get there. This one's pretty cool. This is the Edgar Allan Poe Corbin special. Richard Corbin, horror artist extraordinaire, taking on a series of Edgar Allan Poe little novellas, poems, and one-shot stories. It's from Pacific Comics, although the publisher doesn't really matter. You know Edgar Allan Poe. It is as about a classic suspenseful horror as it gets from an absolute master visual storyteller. It's in very fine near mint condition. Going to be just $4.
Mike Flanagan, who's a horror director for TV show director that I like a lot. He's doing Fall of House of Usher next year.
Oh, rad.
Yeah. But he did The Haunting of Hill House, The Haunting of Bly Manor.
Okay.
And then Midnight Mass, which is probably my favorite.
Is he doing that as, I guess, like a feature film then?
I
Fall of
think-
the House of Usher?
It's probably a Netflix thing. Yeah, it's a miniseries.
I love that they can do stuff like that now.
Me too.
Just because some things just should be 8 hours long, you know,
Yeah.
which is like too short for a full like series and too long for a movie. Speaking of things that just need to be a little bit bigger, giant size Spider-Man issue number 1, first giant size Spider-Man book. What more giant foe can you pair him up against than Dracula? 68 big pages. The standard comic is like 22. So you're looking at a big oversized issue. Fine condition. First issue, Phantasmagoria. If you're a big Phantasmagoria fan, $40 on D for Dracula.
Adam Smith's picking up Spawn on F, and then Emilio's picking up Edgar Allan Poe on C.
You've got it. I've got 2 of those Corbin specials. If anyone else wants one, I have exactly 1 remaining.
And yeah, Jeremy, I loved Midnight Mass. That was one of my favorite shows that was put out in the last couple of years.
Is that on Netflix?
Yeah.
I might check it out.
It's very good. Would you do that giant sized special on D for 30? You have it at 40.
I'll tell you what on that one, because I literally just set it up there. Let's give it 1 go round. If anyone else wants to offer more than 30, we'll go with whatever our high bid is by the time we get back around to it. If at any point anybody wants to claim it outright at 40, if we go around and no one else wants to pay more than 30, it's yours.
Yeah, I really liked Haunting a Hill House a lot. I actually have not finished Bly Manor, so I need to go back and revisit that one. But yeah, he always uses the same kind of rotating cast, and his wife's in everything he does.
It's kind of like Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah.
Does he put himself in it and like give himself kind of cringy lines?
I don't think he's put himself in anything that I can recall.
I respect that. Speaking of some Vertigo horror that we had a little earlier, this is the near complete Vertigo Swamp Thing series. It's issues 1 through 28. It is missing just the final issue. That's $30 for 28 Swamp Thing comics. That's just over $1 a piece if you're a Swamp Thing fan, especially if you haven't read the Vertigo series by Andy Diggle. That is a phenomenal pickup. Andy Diggle, obviously the Diggle that John Diggle from the Arrowverse on television is named after. He's a prolific Green Lantern writer or Green Arrow writer, and got that little nod, which I think is fun.
I love when they do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or like when they use like street names or something to tribute artists and writers. That other copy of the Edgar Allan Poe special going to Norman.
You've got it.
Emilio's upped that offer on D to 35.
Great. We're at 35 on D. If anyone wants to claim it for 40 outright, you can. If you want to offer more than 35, we'll keep going until we get back around to it.
Yeah, Jeremy, we're pretty much seem to be in sync with everything we're talking about. Because I am also disappointed that Green Hell seems to have just disappeared. That Jeff Lemire Swamp Thing, the oversized.
Oh yeah.
And then have you watched what's it called? Hush, Mike Flanagan's other movie on Netflix.
I have not even heard of that or of Mike Flanagan.
It's a home invasion movie, but the woman who's also, as with most of his things, his wife in real life as the actress, but she's deaf. So she has to kind of fight off this person, but has no idea like where
she can't hear them.
Yeah, it's really good.
Is his wife actually deaf, or is it just the character?
Just the character.
Just curious. I don't know. Maybe it was like a near and dear to their heart situation. Going down on F, Shauna the She-Devil, issue number 5 from Marvel Comics. You're gonna get your first appearance of Necra if you're picking up first appearances. If you like the jungle action, if you like the supernatural villains. This is going to be very good condition at just $15.
Hello, Kyle. Welcome. Thanks for joining the show.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Matthew's asking, have you seen a Wiz comic with your own eyes?
Like any of them? I have seen with some Wiz comics. I've never like owned a Wiz Comics #2, which is of course Shazam's first appearance. But I mean, the series ran for I don't know, 10, 20 years. We've had them come and go. We've sold them on the show before, in fact, some of those Golden Age Shazams. Down on C, this is the complete 4-issue Pirates of the Caribbean comic. It is the first appearance of Captain Jack Sparrow and the rest of the Pirates crew. It is an all-original story, I believe, from Disney Comics. All 4 issues going to be in near mint condition. Really hard to find. You get the full set for just $60.
H is in fine condition and without the record.
Correct.
Any Fawcett comics?
Kind of. We'll let you be the judge. What we do have for sure is Shazam! Issue number 19. Not Black Adam, but kind of Black Adam adjacent. We're going to get the first appearance of the classic Mighty Marvel villain, Zazzo, who becomes the first appearance of the Reverse Shazam, which is distinctly different from Black Adam, who of course has the classic black and yellow gold, as opposed to the inverted red and yellow gold. The Reverse Shazam, a concept that Jeff Johns brought back in his more recent iteration of Shazam, I want to say just like a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Fine condition, just $12. If you like the DC's first Shazam stories, these are really fun. Usually got 2 stories in there, the new Shazam stories, and they would put one of the Golden Age stories in the backup. One of the more interesting things about the Fawcett Shazam stories, the original Captain Marvel, is that they're actually good. They're really fun. There's a lot of Golden Age comics out there that are basically just schlock that they put out because they knew kids would buy anything. They're really repetitive and or they're, low art quality, low everything, whereas for whatever reason, CC Beck and the crew at Fawcett were putting out like really top-notch stuff. Shazam, famously one of Alex Ross's all-time favorite characters, one of Eric Larson, longtime Spider-Man, Savage Dragon creator, all-time, one of his all-time favorite characters, one of my all-time favorite superheroes. A lot to love about Shazam.
We got a few offers coming in.
Yeah, hit me.
Would you do that Pirates on C for 40? Give it at 60 for Jeremy.
I'll do it for 45. You got $5 extra and it is yours. I'll go down 3-1.
Would you do that Swamp Thing set for 25? You're at 30.
Yeah, that's close enough.
And would you do the Shazam on G for 10? You at 12 for Matthew.
Yeah, we can do that. We're taking some offers. We had a good go around. I think we were at 35 on Giant Size Spider-Man. We'll go ahead and pull that.
All right, let's go to Emilio.
Don't want to make you all wait forever for every offer, so I think that was good. Thanks for letting us have fun with it. Specific part. Yeah, we got the complete No Way Home story arc in The Walking Dead. It's issues 80 through 84. All 5 issues. Going to be near mint minus condition. $50 up on D. Down on E. Now this is incredibly cool. This is the Total Eclipse 5-issue miniseries. All 5 issues together going to be in near mint condition. It is an anthology crossover with everything that Eclipse was publishing at the time. So you got like Mr. Monster, you got Airboy. Most notably, however, it features the comic stylings of noted Shazam knockoff character Miracle Man, who is the newest edition of Marvel Comics. However, a lot of those heroes, as cool as they are and as fun as they are, pale in comparison to the creatives that worked on this series, including but not limited to Bill Sienkiewicz, Marv Wolfman, Brett Anderson, Mike Dringberg, Doug Monk, Tim Sale, P. Craig Russell, Steve Gerber, Jack King Kirby, Mark Buckingham, Neil Gaiman, and a ton more. It is such a cool set. Every single issue is oversized, prestige format. You get all 5 issues together for just $40. If you want a great sampling of a ton of just really cool stories from just some of the all-time, I mean, we're talking absolute comic book legends. This is a great set to pick up.
All right, Bobby's picking up Cap on I.
You've got it.
Jeremy says I got $5 extra. Pick
You
up the
got
Pirates
it.
on C. Again, a little bit of history. Apparently, Captain Marvel was Elvis Presley's favorite superhero.
Close. Captain Marvel Jr. was Elvis Presley's favorite superhero. He loved the whole Marvel family. If you have ever noticed his famous jumpsuit look with the quarter cape, that is directly taken from the Captain Marvel family. Yeah, Big Elvis. Not Big Elvis. Elvis, a big Marvel fan, but not that Marvel. Going down on G, pretty big key issue, pretty pertinent to modern MCU news. This is going to be Avengers issue number 221. Hawkeye rejoining the team after a long sabbatical, and more notably, She-Hulk joining the team for the first time, making herself an Avenger from this point and henceforward. It's going to be fine condition, just $18.
Bobby wants to know, or sorry, Norman wants to know if you would do that Spider-Man without the record on H for 8, go to 12.
Yeah, we can do that.
Kyle says that's not true. My mom was the biggest Elvis fan.
Fair. Yeah, I walked that one back. I took it back. Elvis, a big Shazam fan, not the other way around. Although, you know, little Billy Batson was a kid in like the 40s, 50s. I imagine he probably got pretty into Elvis records when they started coming out. Got a little 2-issue Future State Swamp Thing. Both issues, first print, main cover, surprisingly hard to find by your friend and mine, Mike Perkins, doing the artwork. Who's just an incredible Swamp Thing artist. He does really heavy inks, which lends just a lot of weight to the character. Does really well with sort of the kind of dark nature. Both issues together, just $10. If you missed out on that, which if the amount of them that are available online is any indication, most of you have.
It's great too. There's so many panels in there too that are like cross sections of like cells, and stuff, and the artwork is
just crazy good details. Down on I, we've got DC's Halloween special from 2009. It has kick-ass Gene Ha Bizarro cover. It's near mint condition. Again, oversized issue. MSRP was $6 when it came out. Oh my goodness. I was going to say 10 years ago, but even more than that, like 15 years ago. We've got it for just $4. 13 different stories in here for just $4.
Jen chiming in saying, how is Little Monsters #1 still up there? It's phenomenal.
I agree, Jen.
They just don't listen to me.
The only thing I can think of is that everybody that's watching tonight tuned in the week that it came out and bought one on that Tuesday night. That's the only possibility. Going up on C for the classic EC Comics. These are really cool. They've done a few reprints of EC Comics that are in like standard comic book size. This one they did in magazine size. So you get that artwork just a little bit bigger, fits the aspect ratio a little bit better for those Golden Age books. This one going to be weird fantasy adaptation of some Ray Bradbury. You got a Wally Wood cover, be fine condition for just $5.
All right. Kyle's coming in and saving the day and picking up that little monsters on B.
Excellent.
So between him picking up my recommendation for this week and then him picking up The Wait last week with Sean Gordon Murphy's artwork.
Congratulations. You're our gold star pickup of the night.
Somebody listens to me. Someone appreciates me.
I'm going to have to get you one of those sheets of like little gold star stickers, and you can just put it on the shipping bag.
Yes.
For one order a month, everybody has a chance to become Daniel's gold star buyer of the week.
There we go.
Down on B, giant size, Silver Age. Got that classic DC checker box, that 80-page giant Batman issue 185 5. Book-length novel stories featuring Batman and the Boy Wonder. It is just good condition. However, for $12 for Silver Age Batman, much less 5 Silver Age Batmans, that is one heck of a deal.
H is Future State Swamp Thing 1 and 2. It's just a 2-issue series. Just kind of takes place in some point in the future, which I think this one was close. I think this one was the farthest out of all the Future State books, if I remember correctly.
That sounds about right. I like that they're all just sort of some, like, the future.
Yeah. Me too.
We've got Skull Comics, issue number 3 and 4, Underground Hit. They are both going to be first print. They're going to be in the fine to very fine minus condition. Both issues together going to be $24. If you like your horror comics to be from that underground variety, there's certainly no comics code authority on these.
Did you do Batman on B for 10? You went 12 for 12?
Yeah, we can do that.
And then, I don't remember if we mentioned it either, but that Swamp Thing is written by Ron V.
Yes.
He does horror so well. He's currently doing Detective and Carnage.
Wait, is his name Rom?
Ron,
like Ron, but like with an M?
I believe so.
But I was just thought that was Ram because that's how it's spelled.
Yeah.
But Rom sounds like a normal person's name.
It is spelled Ram.
Yeah. Rom sounds more correct. All right, we've got the one-shot Judge Dredd Cry of the Werewolf, oversized Hero Initiative Special Edition, variant cover by Jock. Jock, obviously well known for doing Scott Snyder's first run with Batman on Detective Comics.
And witches.
And Wyches.
Wyches.
It clicks up a minute. Pop up a little Fantastic Four. This is the Fireside graphic novel written by Stan the Man Lee. You've got a compilation of some of the absolute best comic books ever written. It kicks it off with Fantastic Four issue number 4, which is Prince Namor, the Submariner's reintroduction into the Marvel Universe. As if that classic weren't enough to get you excited, the next 3 of 5 issues in this collection are Fantastic Four number 48, 49, and 50, the complete original Galactus trilogy. You're going to get the first appearance of the Silver Surfer, the first appearance of a Galactus, the first Wyatt Wingfoot, one of the all-time best comic stories ever told. And I'm going to close the whole thing out with Fantastic Four issue number 86, which is the classic Doctor Doom in Latveria story when he captures the Fantastic Four. All 5 issues, absolute phenomenal classics, all Jack Kirby artwork. This book is in very good condition, and it is just $20. Obviously, as a collection, the Fireside books all out of print, as I don't believe they exist as a publisher anymore.
Jeremy's picking up Judge Dredd on B.
You've got it.
Paul says, good star buyer. Nice. Is that whoever spent the most money or who bought the most books get a reward?
That's a Daniel question. I think it's whoever picks up the book that we're all heavily pushing that everybody's kind of ignoring for some reason.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah. It's for buying the right books. You'll know they're the right books because we basically just tell you. Like when we're begging you to buy a book, that's the book.
We should just start. We put a sticky note on the back of the book. It's like a double jeopardy.
Oh,
thing.
yeah, like Gold Star books. Actually,
if it's claimed something happens.
There's a 50-50 chance I remember to do that. Next time I'm at a store, I'm just going to buy a bunch of Gold Stars. All right, we've got all new, all different Marvel Now .1. This is the David Marquez variant, introducing a lot of new Marvel series. Most importantly, in this one, you get the first appearance of Claire Dixon, who goes on to become the symbiotic villain Raze. You get the first appearance of Daredevil's sidekick, Blind Spot, who a lot of people think has already been cast to show up in Daredevil Born Again. And you get the first appearance of Grant Ward in comics after he was created and developed for the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. TV show. He goes on in the comics as a long-term recurring character, becomes Iron Thief, and is still out there being his own comic character. So a few pretty decent first appearances that you can still pick up, all of them in near mint condition.
And it's going to Seth.
You've got it.
It took me a second to decipher because he just put it as an abbreviation, and I was like, Animal. I was like, oh, wait.
ANAD.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, wait, I know this.
Going up on B, because we just collected another one of these. You can't pass up the chance to let the people nab the Brian Boland variants for any of these. Batman, One Bad Day. This is for Two-Face. It is the 1 in 100 variant. They're oversized one-shot issue. Brian Boland, I think we've only ever had one of each of these on the Tuesday nights. So if you missed it the week it came out, I know we have yet to let one go unclaimed, and you wanted to pick one up. Here is your second chance.
What's the condition on G?
G is in fine condition. It's pretty solid. Would be a little bit higher, but there's a little crease on that corner. Not bad at all. And this is the issue where She-Hulk joins the Avengers. Going on H, we've got the Frankenstein monster from Marvel Comics. Good condition. $5. Phoenix Aflame, because you demanded it. The monster speaks, but his first words may also be his last. Very suspenseful, very spooky. Got a lot of feelings about it myself. I'm sure you all do at home as well. I for Classics Illustrated. This one, the H.G. Wells Classic, The First Men in the Moon. This is Classics Illustrated, issue 144. Very good condition, just $4 if you're a big fan of those classic H.G. Wells sci-fi stories. Absolutely a man ahead of his time. The H.G. Wells stuff, yes, almost prophetic in a lot of the things that he predicted that were complete science fantasy at the time that have all come true. Obviously this one, getting to the moon, traversing the world in a set amount of time. That one was a Jules version. But you get the idea.
All right.
A classic story that I'm hoping never comes true. We've got the Universal adaptation by Dark Horse Comics for Dracula. This book going to be in very fine condition for just $10. So
Comics Illustrated going to Willie T.
You've got it, Willie.
Frankenstein's Monster going to Norman.
Excellent.
We can do G for 12. We have it at 18.
Yeah, we can do that. It's been a minute. Go ahead and put down on G some Silver Age Green Lantern issue number 47. Very good, fine position. Green Lantern versus Dr. Polaris. Another hit cover by Gil Kane, who we all know and love. Had a series of just incredible covers on Silver Age Green Lantern and through the Bronze Age. Alda Berry, those classic partners in, I want to say crime, but I guess the exact opposite. Those partners in crime fighting. The Flash, issue 161, facing off against the Mirror Master, a character that debuted in his first Silver Age solo issue. Fine condition, going to be just $18. The Mirror with 20/20 vision. Sounds probably a lot more imposing not all that long ago than maybe, Mirror should have a perfect reflection. That's their whole jam.
That's their job.
Yeah. That's what they're here for. Or rather there for. Not to be outdone with the Silver Age superheroics. Let's get some X-Men on the board. X-Men issue number 23. Still in those classic blue and gold costumes. You got the Porcupine down here, the Scarecrow. Got a whole legion of B-list villains for your reading pleasure. Very good, fine condition, really solid, mid-grade, Silver Age X-Men. Gonna be just $60.
Do H for 12. We got an 18. That's that Flash.
Sure. We've got Justice League Annual number 2 with the first appearance of the now infamous Justice League Detroit team, where you get additionally the first appearance of a few members of said team. You get the first Steel, the first Vibe, and the first unfortunately named Gypsy. That book is in very fine to near mint condition and is just $8. Some Silver Age Daredevil, issue number 23. Daredevil versus Gladiator. That book going to be in fine plus condition. A little bit better than your typical Silver Age book. Going to be just $24. H, how about some House of Mystery, issue 225. Big 100-page giant, very good condition, 4 complete book-length tales, just $20. over to E, we've got the complete 7-issue mini series, prominently featuring Black Adam amongst others. Forever Evil, the best of the best of the worst, finally banding together to create a pretty substantial threat to the Justice League, and the Crime Syndicate of America turns into a huge 3-team free-for-all. All 7 issues together, just $20. Jeff John, Dave Finch doing covers and interiors. This series is a ton of fun if you like that high action blockbuster style comic book. This is for sure the set for you.
I love Forever Evil.
Yeah, when that one came out, I bought it, and all of the crossovers, like every tie-in, every even like tangentially related issue, had to have it.
Would you do C for 6? You have it at 8.
Yes, I will.
Would you do I for 45? You have it at 60.
I'll do I for 50. X-Men, obviously a little bit more popular than some of the other books that we put up, but I can still I'll do that patented 2-for-1. 2-to-1 special. I'll come down 2 for every one I'm asking you to come up.
Rock's picking up House of Mystery on 8.
You've got it. On F, we've got a very fine copy of Power Man and Iron Fist, issue 104. The end of Doombringer and everything else. $5.
50 is a deal on I.
You got it. On I. On H, we've got JSA Secret Files and Origins. This is an oversized one-shot introducing us to some of the newest members of the JSA. Most significantly and most relevantly to tonight's proceedings, this is the first appearance of Kendra Saunders, Hawkgirl, and it is the first appearance of Atom Smasher, formerly going by Nuklon. Obviously, Hawkman and Atom Smasher both playing a large role in the Black Adam movie. I have to imagine Hawkgirl's in there, and we're not far behind. The two of them tend to go hand in hand, wing and wing. This book is in near mint condition and is just $25.
AC, you got Forever Evil, Forever Evil. Second guessed myself.
Saying you got Forever Evil sounds like a mean thing.
It does. You got the set of the book. Adam is picking up the Secret Files and Origins on 8.
Great pickup. This is a really cool set that Daniel just found earlier this week. It is issues 1 through 12 on Catwoman from the New 52. It is the complete Judd Winnick series. 1 through 12, all 12 issues, first print, main cover, near mint condition, just $18. Again, coming at you just over $1 an issue. Issue number 1 alone sells for $8 to $12 pretty regularly just because of that Gilliam March cover. I think he does the covers. Is it for all 12 issues? Yes. Yeah, looks like Gilliam March doing the cover for all 12 issues. Gilliam March burst onto popularity from Gotham City Sirens, and obviously was the clear pick to go into Catwoman. You get that whole first run, just $18. I feel like we don't usually have a ton of Catwoman on this show. Like such a popular character, even little like one-offs and 4-issue miniseries and stuff tend to sell super fast.
Yeah, usually it's just a random. It's not even like a run. It's like a random cover or something.
Right?
There.
Man, that's such a cool cover. Speaking of cool covers, Spawn, issue 109. Greg Capullo, Todd McFarlane teaming up on that. They're the two that are bringing you the Batman Spawn one-shot coming out soon. This book is in near mint condition and is $20.
That Daredevil on D, it's like it's number 23.
On E, we have a good copy of Sergeant Fury and the Howling Commandos, issue number 43, just $4.
I love the binoculars.
Right?
That's awesome.
Yeah, you get the howlers through the binos. And down to I, we've got some classic EC horror with the Vault of Horror issue number 25, near mint condition. That one going to be just $8. No, I got the wrong book. We'll go up on A and B with our first graded book of the night on B and A4. And again, be very specific with which one you're claiming because these are very similar items. For Black Adam, CGC graded at a 9.8. We've got Justice League of America issue 7.4. That is the Black Adam one-shot issue lenticular cover written by Jeff Johns, Tony Daniel doing the cover, I believe, for that one. Absolutely incredible. Got that 3D effect. Just $80 for the 9.8. Or you want to read it, you want to flip through it, or maybe you just want to display it with a lower price tag. We've got a raw copy, near mint condition.
Picking up the raw copy.
Just $12.
But that slab is still available. Yes, Matthew, that one, you came in first for that claim.
We're going to stick with lenticular action. This one from DC's Future End on Aquaman. The Future's End one-shot, which has a kind of before and after scene on their lenticular cover. I'm going to be near mint condition, just $4.
That's Spawn 109 on H.
Good eye, Daniel.
Yeah, sometimes they are.
Good eye. Going up on D. This is a really cool set. I love this set. It is Mortal Kombat issue number 1 and 2, first print main cover and first print variant, which is makes a connecting cover variant set for Mortal Kombat. You get Sub-Zero versus Scorpion. Mortal Kombat Blood Ties number 1. Does that show up if I hold them side by side?
It does, yeah.
Yeah, both covers together, both near mint condition, $45.
Eddie Page is picking up that Aquaman on A.
You got it.
He wants to know if you would do the Catwoman run for 10, you have it at 18.
I'll do it for $14. Split the difference. You know what? I'll go even 3-1 before you even respond. $12. That's $1 an issue. $12, you got it.
Yes, Matthew, that Black Adam is a reticular cover. 12's a deal.
We're doing deals on big DC runs. We're going to go, this was my absolute favorite book from the entire New 52. As big and as cool as the Justice League was, as absolute badass as Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo were on Batman, the best book of the New 52, going down on A for Azzarello, is Brian Azzarello, Cliff Chang, Wonder Woman. Issues 0 through 35. All 36 issues for just $70. That's less than $2 a book. Near mint condition. Really gets into Wonder Woman's mythical origins, her godly sort of pantheon, her family, what it means to be Wonder Woman. It was so good. Cliff Chang does an absolutely incredible job making Wonder Woman a fierce warrior, and it's just so cool. It's so good. Out of 52 titles, it was the best thing that DC was publishing, and you can get his entire run for just $70.
Looks like it's going to Jen.
You've got it.
Found that yesterday and then just put it together earlier this afternoon. Would you do that Daredevil 23 that was up on D for 18?
Yeah, we can do that. We're going to follow that Wonder Woman with the 8-issue miniseries by Garth Ennis of Goddess from Vertigo Comics. If you like Preacher or The Boys or The Pro or any other Garth Ennis comics, you get this entire Vertigo miniseries for just $1 a book. Let's see for the original Captain Marvel. We've been having fun with these mini-series. Shazam! The New Beginning. It is the complete 4-issue mini-series featuring Shazam and Black Adam. Obviously, the recurring villain throughout the series. This was sort of the soft reintroduction of Shazam as a result of the whole crisis on Infinite Earths, DC Legends, sort of rebranding everything, really putting Shazam, and really when Black Adam becomes the primary antagonist of the character. A lot of people kind of forget Black Adam, created in the Golden Age, has literally one Golden Age appearance, shows up in a couple reprints, and then shows up in one issue of the Shazam Bronze Age series. And then they go ahead and set him up as the primary antagonist in Shazam New Beginning. And he's there pretty much from this point on. So one of the most significant Black Adam stories out there. Just a 4-issue miniseries, all near mint condition, just $16. Roy Thomas, Tom Mandrake. Excuse me. Yeah. Got some Jack Kirby, Captain America, issue number 106. Fine plus condition. I mean, this is about as classic of a Kirby battle as you can get on a cover.
Absolutely.
$24.
John says, bless you.
Thank you.
Need sticky notes?
No, just trying to think what's been up here for a minute. Got G for Charlton Comics Grand Prix, issue number 19. Very good condition. The Rick Roberts and Cat and Mouse. This is just kind of a fun race car comic, playing around with sort of the limits of what you can do. Obviously, not all comics have to be about superheroes and villains. That one really fun series.
Willie's picking it up.
You got it. We got Action Comics, issue number 344. Can you solve the mystery of Superman's nightmare dreams? All the bat clues on this cover. Little Batman integration in the story. Going to be just $10. Very good, fine condition. Got the very limited run Marvel Comics. Ever so briefly had the rights for Hanna-Barbera Comics. This is their Scooby-Doo issue number 2. Due to down on G, going to be in fine minus condition, real solid, just $10. Little Abraham Lincoln. Scooby becomes the official watchdog for the Ghostly Governor. Down on G, obviously, for Ghostly Governor.
Absolutely.
Scooby's greatest mystery to date. Marvel Comics Scooby-Doo number 2.
James is picking up Scooby-Doo on G.
You got it. More classics and Gold Key Comics. Pink Panther, issue number 37. Very good condition. Some Bronze Age Iron Man. Really nice copy. Iron Man issue 164. Beware the Bishop. Very fine, near mint condition. Just $6. Over on I.
Yeah, those colors are real nice.
Right? Yeah. Like way better than a book that old tends to look. Got some more 52 featuring Black Adam. This one a particularly cool cover. You've got him, J.G. Jones, shazamming with the lightning bolt coming down and all of the prominent 52 characters in there. You get the Origin of Batman backup story, Andy Kubert. This is when they were gearing up for the end of the 52 and the return of the Big Three. That book, near mint condition, just $4.
Henry Hopkins wants to know if you could do G and I together for 6. Each of them are at 6 on their own.
G and I'll do them for $8 total. You've got $1 extra each, and you've got it. On B, we have the complete base cover set for the Jason X one-shot from Avatar Comics. So this is pretty cool. They had a bunch of covers, because how could you not, for some of the Nuevo Gore movies. So you have the first issue main cover. You have the Gore variant. You have the wraparound cover that you'll have to buy the set to see the back cover of, and the Terror variant. All 4 issues together is the complete set for just $40. I can't remember exactly which one of these. I know the base cover alone sells for like $20 to $30. One of the variants, maybe the wrap variant, sells for like $20 to $30 by itself. So you're basically saving money just picking up those 2. And then you're getting the other ones in addition to it.
Deal for GI.
You've got it.
No, would you do Mortal Kombat for 40? Got 45.
Yes, I will. Got some Bronze Age X-Men. Issue number 136, the penultimate issue of the Dark Phoenix saga. I do believe this is the first time that Professor X and Jean Grey able to break through into the Phoenix persona. Mid to high grade copy, fine, very fine condition. $48. Really nice classic John Byrne artwork and cover. I mean, just look at that balance. You've seen a lot of the, hero holding a fallen other hero.
Mm-hmm.
But the Professor X and Jean's parents in the middle with the team split on either side of Cyclops. The fuchsia backgrounds really kind of going through the sort of alien nature of the story. This is peak X-Men storytelling, part of that classic Chris Claremont series.
You should do Goddess for 5. You get 8.
I will do Goddess for 5. Going on G, we have the Deathmatch Prelude Megalith 2000. It is the silver foil variant, and what makes it particularly cool is it is signed and numbered by the dearly departed legend Neil Adams, complete with the original COA. That is just $30, which to my recollection is less than Neil was charging for signatures when he was still doing shows in the last few years that he was going to them. So yeah, if you ever wanted to score a Neil Adams signature on a Neil Adams original creation, no less, $30, near mint condition with COA, signed and numbered. B for Cloak and Dagger. Got an Inferno epilogue. If you're following those X-Men books, going to be a near mint condition for Cloak and Dagger. Issue number 4 for just $8. Back the Cloak and Dagger. Confusing backstory. Sometimes they're mutants, sometimes they're not. A little bit more related here than in other times of their history.
Paul's picking up the Neil Adams book on G.
You've got it. Going on H. Haunted, issue number 36. Baron Werewolf's Haunted Library. These books were super cool. Charlton Comics. This was after Ditko quit Marvel, quit DC, was doing some of these Silver Age Charltons. Really cool horror stories. Fine, very fine, really nice condition book. $5. Got some Adventure Comics, issue number 376, Superman, or rather Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes, Superboy and Supergirl, Rarely get to see them together with the Legion, trying to prevent the execution of Chameleon Boy. Very good condition, just $5.
Alright, got a couple offers.
Yeah, hit me.
Zach Jr. wants to know if you do 52 on E for 2, you would it 4.
Sure.
George Stephanopoulos wants to know if you do that Jason X cover set for 30, you would it 4.
I will do it for 30. I have 2 full sets. If anyone else wants one, $30. You get all 4 covers, which is basically a buy 1, get 3 for free deal.
And then Willie's picking up that Haunted Library on F.
Excellent. $30. Haunted Library. I'm going to go ahead and put up Witching Hour, issue number 81. Fine condition. Pretty badass cover. Going to be just $6. Some kind of undead astronaut action going on here.
So yeah, I love the skeleton in the spacesuit sort of look. Especially after the Haunted Library, the Quiet Library.
Doctor Who? Yeah. Yeah, I love that the people that write Doctor Who are just like huge nerds and love tropes like that. We've got the Underground Horror Series, the 39 Screams. This is the complete 6-issue miniseries for just $15. Down on F. These are incredible. They came out as a means to promote the burgeoning new action figure series, DC Superpowers. This is the complete 4-issue miniseries. All 4 issues, about very fine condition. Going to be just $10. Carmine Infantino, Jack Kirby doing the artwork for a lot of these. Just $10. Get really like the whole DC universe all in one big fun story.
Got a couple offers for you.
Hit me.
Would you do Witching Hour for 5, give it 6.
Absolutely.
Would you do the Cap on A for 18, give it 20?
I will.
Man, so they started putting out new Superpowers figures, and I was at Walmart earlier today, and
they look awesome.
Yeah, and they have a dark side, and I was like,
are they like the original 80s figures where they're like 2 points of articulation and like blocky, or are they like new stylized?
They look to probably be still kind of like the old ones.
Yeah, I love that. I love that so much.
And it's still kind of like that same art style too. I was like, man, if I wasn't shopping for like the kids' birthdays and
is that not what the kids want for their birthday? Is a dark side action figure?
I'm sure they would be excited for like all of a couple minutes, and I'd be like, but it's not Minecraft, Legos, or Nerf guns.
All right, well, to each their own. Down on A, The Army of Darkness, Ashes to Ashes, issue number 1 from Devil's Due and Dynamite. It is very fine near mint condition, features the lovely visage of star Bruce Campbell as Ash. Just $4. Up on A. That is a horror franchise that I have seen and thoroughly enjoyed.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking for fun, so
exactly. Bruce Campbell is my brand of horror. Also loved him as the Pizza Papa.
Yeah.
Down on H for Hill. This is the oversized one-shot issue. Silent Hill, the Grinning Man, who I'm going to assume is a Silent Hill character that you all have always wanted to know a full backstory on. And here's your chance. Oversized prestige format, near mint condition, going to be just $8.
And they just announced like yesterday that they're remaking Silent Hill 2.
Which, obviously, one of the 2 first Silent Hill video games. I feel pretty confident in making that assessment. Is that
That is accurate.
okay? Okay.
Also, kind of, it's regarded as one of the better horror games.
Up on C, one of our preview books, real nice. If you've been collecting these high-grade Conans as we've been getting them put up on the show, Conan the Barbarian, issue number 14. Very fine minus classic Barry Windsor Smith cover and interiors. You get the first appearance of Kulan Goth and Cameo, who is basically Conan's primary antagonist, and the first appearance of Elric, who is realistically probably like the next biggest barbarian character in the franchise, certainly at this point. That one just a cool flat $100.
Yeah, Willie, I agree. It does look awesome. That trailer was real sick.
For the new Silent Hill game, or
yeah, the new Silent Hill.
Yeah, sounds good.
Mason and I were playing through the original Silent Hill 2 on PS2 earlier this year, but the game like locks up at one spot, so we've never been able to finish it.
Well, that's junky.
Yeah, it's disappointing, but you know, getting there was fun.
Yeah, get like a game genie or something. Like,
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll have to pull it back out and see if there's a way to maybe clean it or at least give it a shot.
right. Remember back in the day, they had like a CD buffer. You'd put this like some kind of something that would fill scratches, and then like
Yep.
run it over.
There was
and-
that like little like plate you would put
Yeah.
your disc in. Yep.
On D, the autumnal classic, Over the Garden Wall.
Over the Garden Wall.
Yeah, if you're not rewatching Over the Garden Wall every single year on streaming, you're missing out. This is the Chelsea O'Byrne 1:20 ratio variant for the second issue of that series. It is in near mint condition. Ultra low print run if you love Over the Garden Wall. Really hard to collect set, especially if you're going for those ratio variants. That one's going to be near mint condition and is $60.
Yeah, Willie, my concern with that is it the original Silent Hill 2 or is it that remastered version they did where they took all the fog out and changed the music? 'Cause-
What? Those are the two best parts of Silent Hill.
Yeah, they were like, what if we had a suspenseful game that just didn't have suspense in it?
That's a mistake.
But I will say on my PS4 I still have PT, so I never got rid of that. And then it's playtest for the new Silent Hill or a Silent Hill game that never got made. But since Konami, the developer, fired Kojima, the developer
Kojima person.
he's the creator of Silent Hill. Sorry, but since they fired him, so they deleted the playtest from the stores. But since I never got rid of it, it's
You just
still on.
have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
Nice.
What's the grade on Conan on C?
Very fine minus.
Would you do Silent Hill for 5?
Yeah, we can do that.
I could probably catch up on a couple of comments.
Down on E, Metamorpho, the Element Man, issue number 9, single digit, DC Silver Age, very good condition, just $8. Metamorpho, I love those like B-list DC solo books. They're so much fun. You can just get away with like goofier stuff than they were doing in Batman or Wonder Woman. So I guess they got always some real weird ass stuff in Batman in the Silver Age. So down on H for Hawkman, Mystery in Space, issue number 88. This looking good minus condition. You get 2 full-length features. You get Adam Strange and some classic DC sci-fi, and of course Hawkman. You know him and love him as everyone's favorite feathered superhero. Favorite friendly feathered fighter.
There we go.
Got it.
We were talking about Bruce Campbell movies earlier. Have you seen Bubba Hotep?
I have seen Bubba Hotep. I love Bubba
I
Hotep.
was gonna say, if you haven't, I was gonna bring it for you tomorrow.
The JFK conspiracy theorist.
Because I made Harrison watch it because he had never seen it.
How had Harrison never seen that movie?
I don't know.
Who directed Bubba Hotep?
I don't remember. I'll look it up in a second.
It's got to be somebody crazy, just because that movie's so bizarre.
Would you do Adventure on G for 2? Give it a 5.
I don't even care. Let's do it. $2. It's yours.
You just caught us at the right time.
I know you were probably expecting me to say I'll do it for 3, but there you go. The rarity. Down on F. Couple of my all-time favorites. They were doing these split annuals in 1998. Couldn't have put a better matchup together. X-Men, Doctor Doom, one shot, oversized story. Very fine, near mint condition, just $5. On G, I'm gonna have to double check the issue number. That's on me. We've got the Three Stooges issue number 32 from Gold Key Comics in fine condition. Just $8. A lot of Three Stooges fans out there, obviously. Real hard to track down some of these Gold Key books, especially in pretty decent shape and fine condition. If you're a Three Stooger, probably seen all their classic comedy clips. Want to pick up some of those comics. Really put in the comic in comic books.
Right. Kevin's picking up that X-Men versus Doctor Doom annual on F.
Excellent.
And then we got an offer on that X-Men you just took off.
Yeah.
Would you do 36?
I had it at 48, 36. I'll do a 2-for-1. Call it 40 flat. Take $8 off.
All right. Bart, let's know if that works for you. And then I completely overlooked the time. If you want to do a break,
We are right around there, and I am gonna take you up on that, Daniel.
All right.
And we'll be right back.
As soon as I find a commercial.
Welcome to the Ultimate Comics Super Secret Warehouse. We have so many unprocessed boxes, literally thousands. What you just saw in the little shot was not even half of just unprocessed long boxes that we have not gone through yet. This is the stuff we use for our live show, so I thought it'd be really fun to give you guys a behind the scenes look and hopefully find gold. If not, it should still be pretty fun to see what's in this box. All right, let's see what's in this bad boy. Oh, heck yeah. This is the first print of Ultimate Spider-Man 1. This is the OG printing. You know, you got a couple ticks on the spine there, but still probably like a $50 book. Pretty nice. And that is pretty hot right now. Oh, snap. I am very surprised I censored myself. This is the first issue of Knights of the Old Republic. This is a super hot book right now. I am really happy about that. That is awesome. Okay, all right, back to the box. Okay.
Almost. 2 seconds.
All
I
right.
need a...
Well, hello there. I'm Will, the official chaplain of Ultimate Comics, and you may be asking, why does Will shop at Ultimate Comics? I'm glad you asked. Well, it was a few years back when I was looking for a new comic store back in the before times, and I was looking for a new comic store. I needed a place where I was going to get my weekly comics and be able to have a place in a community where I process all these stories that mean so much to me. Stumbled upon Ultimate Comics, browsed around, left, a few weeks went by, came back. guess what? Alan remembered my name. He said, "Hey, Will, what are you looking for today?" And I thought, not only is this an awesome store to get my weekly comics, not only is this an awesome store where I can process these stories that mean so much to me, they also remembered my name. And that's the community I want to be a part of. Man, I love Ultimate Comics.
We're back.
Welcome back to the Ultimate Comics Live Show. Up on A and B, two comics. Very similar, very different. You're looking at Amazing Spider-Man issue number 42. The one on A in fine condition. The one on B in very good to fine condition. This is a huge key issue for Spider-Man. It is the first full appearance of none other than Mary Jane Watson, who, as I'm sure you're all acutely aware, which issue or which one?
On A.
The higher grade one is already claimed. Again, pretty similar condition. $100 left on B. Also going to get the second appearance of the Rhino, who famously makes his first appearance in issue number 41. And what I particularly love about this issue and what I particularly love about the full character reveal of Mary Jane Watson is you get that iconic script, "Face it, Tiger, you've just hit the jackpot." If you're looking for that jackpot, you want to hit it. There it is, down on B. For Bombshell. Yeah.
And then I got Jimmy Lee for that Three Stooges during the break.
Excellent. Looks like you've already peeled that up. Thank you.
Sir.
Going up on A, Warren Magazine's Vampirella, issue number 53. This is the original Vampirella series before she was ever in a comic-sized publication. Very good plus condition. Just $20. Get her on that tiger skin rug. Very fierce. Seized by desperado assassins, Vampirella must aid them or become an alien time bomb. It's the worst thing that you can become when you're stuck in a foreign land. We'll go F for Finest and the World's Finest, issue number 159, the classic Batman Superman team up, taking on the anti-Superman and the anti-Batman. I like anti-Superman is like purple and pink, kind of a Magneto,
like that.
maybe like a Sentinel color scheme. The anti-Batman is just green. It seems about right. Very good condition, $8.
Kyle's picking that up on F. And then Suresh is picking up Mystery in Space on H.
You've got it. And one of the most underrated superheroes of all time. This is The Shadow, issue number 6. I believe it was published under a subdivision of Archie Comics, trying to get in the superhero range. It is the classic, like the Alec Baldwin movie Pulp Hero, The Shadow, that they were trying to update into a superhero. I think there were like 8 issues. This one, issue number 7, before they went back to the classic version. Really short-lived, really hard to find, really cool, good condition, just $6.
Yes, Jimmy, I got you for that Three Stooges from earlier.
We've got a real high grade, looking at like a near mint copy of Transformers, issue number 2. Got Optimus Prime versus Megatron. Back when they both had back when Megatron was still just a gun, before they made him become like a jet plane. That one going to be just $20. I love the little barcode box. Not just the Spidey face. They did the little landscape. Yeah. Kind of a rarity.
What is the condition on C, and can you show it up close?
It is in very fine minus condition, and yes. Really, really high grade copy. There's just a couple things on the spine. One crease in that corner and one little crease down in that corner. And it's $100 flat. And we did this right before the break. I don't know if we missed it or if it was responded to. You asked if we do 36. We took it down to 40. Was at 48. So
yeah, Mark, let us know if 40 works.
Mark, or at this point, anyone else. $40. Uncanny X-Men 136. Fine, very fine condition. On F, got a Walking Dead one shot. This is the Walking Dead Michonne special. Very fine near mint condition, $5. It reprints Michonne's first appearance in Walking Dead issue number 19, as well as a formerly otherwise unreprinted backup story that I don't think has been in any of the graphic novels or in any other format of The Walking Dead. No, we're going to be just $5. All right, in a true horror classic, the book that I know you've all been waiting to see on the Ultimate Comics live show. This is Ginger Dead Man, issue number 1. It is the first appearance of the Ginger Dead Man in comics. It is the Ultimate Comics exclusive Tommy Lee Edwards variant, and it is signed by none other than Ginger Dead Man writer Brockton McKinney and cover artist Tommy Lee Edwards both. Very fine near mint condition, going to be just $18. If you're a big Ginger Dead fan, perfect for Halloween or Christmas season.
Honestly,
yeah, it really takes you right into to the next season, really bridging the gap for you there.
Did you ever see Krampus with it's got Adam Scott in it?
I have not, but that sounds like a lot of fun.
They have like sentient evil gingerbread men at one point in that movie.
Why wouldn't they?
Absolutely. On I before was X-Men 136 that we took down to 40. It was at 48.
Oh man, I forgot we've got this. I know we're like halfway through the show. I'm going to have some fun with this because I forgot to do something with it and just saw it laying around there. We promised you on Tuesday that we would be giving this book away tonight. We're about halfway through the show. I should probably figure out how we're going to figure it out. So here's what we're going to do. This is going to be our hidden gold star book of the night, where I'm gonna tag one of these books with just an extra little post-it note on the back.
Yeah.
And when it sells, if you bought that, this is going to be included with your order. I'll let you know when we pull it. If you've grabbed the gold star book, if no one picks it up, we'll do something on Tuesday. Maybe keep going with the gold star books. Tell you what, I got a yellow post-it note. And how obvious is it when I'm pulling these books? If I'm I can't obviously see myself on camera, but if I sneak a gold star on the back of one of them, are people going to know it?
You are enough out of frame.
All right, I can be sly with it. Okay, Evil Ernie, Wizard Comics, 1/2, $3, near mint condition. Try our new gold star system going on here.
I actually had this idea like a couple of weeks ago or something similar, and then just I got kind of caught up doing like group stuff instead and haven't really brought it up. So I'm glad it's kind of being workshopped live.
Yeah, see what happens. All right, this is really cool. This is the first 16 issues of the Greg Pak Darth Vader. I believe this is the current Darth Vader series. Is that correct, Daniel? Getting into Darth Vader's the time frame on this one is back to concurrent with the current Star Wars story. Volume 1 is concurrent with the first Disney Star Wars comic. Volume 2 is like between Revenge of the Sith and New Hope, and I believe this one is in that Empire Strikes Back to Return of the Jedi timeline. Issues 1 through 16, all first print, all near mint, all main cover. You get the first appearance of Z67, the first appearance of Ochi of Bastoon, the first Eye of Webbish Bog, the first Slay Moore, the Force Korlak. Man, a lot of weird Star Wars names.
Yeah.
And you get Darth Vader arriving on Exegol. You get the just like a lot of really cool stuff. If you ever wanted to get caught up on the Darth Vader series, you never know when one of these new Star Wars characters is going to get picked up for a movie or a TV show. They've been doing a ton of stuff with them at Disney. They're all official canon. If you are a big Star Wars fan or a Darth Vader fan, issues 1 through 16, near mint condition, $200.
George says you got points for pronunciation.
A for effort at the very least, right? I don't know how many of those names are actually correct or not.
And then I got a few offers.
Yeah, hit me.
That Vampirilla you just had up on A.
Uh-huh.
Would you do it for 10?
Sure.
20.
Why not?
Would you do Metamorpho for 5? You have it at 8.
Yes.
And then would you do that Conan 14 from earlier for 50? I think you had it at 100.
I'll do it for 70. I'll come down $30 if you want to come up 20. Big key issue, pretty nice condition. I think it's worth $70 at least. Well, I thought it was worth $100, but fuck me, what do I know about comics? Up on A, DC Comics presents issue number 49. This is the comic that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is obsessed with, is continuing to tease, and is absolutely thrilled to be bringing us to the big screen at some point in the near future. Superman and Shazam facing off against none other than Black Adam. It is the first meeting of Black Adam and Superman. It is in fine, very fine condition. Would be probably very fine near mint, but there's some foxing on the back cover. Just $75. That's upon A for an epic confrontation. And for no other reasons.
The slab from earlier was that JLA 7.4 Black Adam lenticular.
Yes.
Would you do A for 50 of it 75?
I'll tell you what, I'll give that one a go round. We'll take 50 if no one else wants to make any other offers on it. But I just put it up. So if anyone wants to offer 55, 56, hell, 51, we'll just let it keep going around. If no one else wants it more than $50, we'll go through the board and we'll take 50. This was the slab that we had up earlier. It was Justice League of America 7.1. It's the lenticular variant with that 3D lightning effect with him in kind of the middle, and then the foes in the background. Tony Daniel cover. It is $80.
Ralph up in the bid on A to 55.
Great. Same thing. If anyone else wants to, keep making offers at any point, somebody can claim it outright for 75. or we'll give it one full go around before we close that little mini auction out. We've got Batman Beyond the White Knight, issue number 1, DC Black Label, Sean Gordon Murphy. You've got the first appearance of Robin, who is the all-new, all-different Robin working under the Red Hood. You get the first jacket, which is Bryce Napier, which is the kid, Harley and Joker's kids. Yeah, making her all grown-up appearance. This book is in near mint condition. It is $15.
Would you do that slab for 60? You would at, I think, 80.
I will do it for $65.
An A is in fine, very fine condition.
So if you got, I'll come down 15. You got an extra 5. Let's do it like that. On F.
All right, at least it's sold. So I guess it's going there.
Yeah, perfect. Sounds good. I actually have 2 copies of that book. If anyone else wants one, $65. Got another DC Halloween special one-shot, 10 stories, oversized prestige format for just $5. I'm pretty sure that's half off the $9.99 MSRP. The Cursed Comics Cavalcade. You got Batman, you got Swamp Thing, you got Green Lantern, you got Zatanna, and more. If you're a DC Comics fan, if you like these Halloween books, if you like the one-shots, if you like anthology issues, if you really just like getting more bang for your buck, you can do a lot worse than $5 for the Cursed Comics Cavalcade.
All right, Kyle, that slab's at 65, so let us know if you're still interested. Otherwise, yeah, you're the only one claiming it right now. So current bid on A is at 55. Matthew wants to know if you would do that as well as the 4-issue miniseries together for 65.
What is 65?
65 for A plus the Shazam 4-issue series.
I'll do the 2 together for 75. So you buy the book on A, the DC Comics Presents. I'll give you that 4-issue miniseries for free. How's that taste?
Sold on F for Kyle.
Excellent.
Up G.
I have 2 copies of the Cursed Comics Cavalcade on G. Anyone else wants one of those? Just $5.
What is on D?
D is Darth Vader 1 through 16, which gets you almost up to current on the most recent Darth Vader series. You get a ton of characters introduced in this. It is in the concurrent timeline with the currently running Marvel Comics Star Wars series that fills in the gaps of what is happening between Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. So now that Disney owns both Marvel and Star Wars, they have had the Marvel comics coming out as official canon stories in the timeline. The first series that they ran for Star Wars was the time period of after A New Hope, before Empire Strikes Back. Obviously, the Empire Strikes Back, still canon, will always be a big canon part of Star Wars. The current Star Wars series and the current Darth Vader series are following those characters after Empire Strikes Back and before Return of the Jedi.
Did you do Evil Ernie for 2? You have it at 3 for Henry.
Yes, I will. Down on F, making it easy for you. A little giant size. Fantastic Four number 2. You got the Thing in the roaring 20s. Messing stuff up. 68 big old fantastic pages for just a fantastic $4. It's a reader copy, but for $4, can't go wrong.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Kevin's picking it up.
I've got good news, Kevin. You bought our Gold Star comic of the night. Well, Gold Star made it real easy. You're getting that Marvel Zombies hand-sketched cover thrown into your order at no extra charge. Everybody clap. Can you hear the clapping, Kevin? Everybody at home is cheering and applauding for you. This is pretty cool. We've got Erie's Best Stories Ever. This is the 1971 Erie Comics Annual. It is the best of the best from a full year of Erie's. That is going to be just $10 and is going to be in very good condition.
Some congratulations from Kevin. David sending the clap emojis. Looks like looks like Matthew's backing out on the Superman and Shazam along with the set there, but we still have A available. 55 is the current offer.
I forgot we had that down to 55. But yeah, okay, so 55 on that book. No special deal. Going on B and C. This is an incredibly interesting key issue. Almost as interesting as the history of the original Captain Marvel, Shazam himself. This is going to be Shazam issue number 8. You're looking at the kind of the first appearance of Black Adam, also kind of the second appearance of Black Adam, also kind of not the first appearance of Black Adam, also kind of not the second appearance of Black Adam. It is the first ever reprint of Black Adam's first Golden Age appearance from Fawcett Comics. The origins of the Shazam family is where they introduce Black Adam. Kind of wild that he shows up in the 1940s and does not show up again until the 1970s in Shazam number 8. So it is just the second time that we get to see Black Adam. However, it's not like a second original.
We're being claimed.
It looks like those have both been claimed.
Yeah, Emilio is picking up B. Matthew Sawyer came in first for C.
I'll tell you what. Make it real easy on all you Adam files out there. If you wanted to read the story in all of its Captain Marvelous glory, it is also reprinted years later. This some 40 years after the Shazam number 8. This is the Shazam Family Annual Facsimile Edition from the mid-2000s. It reprints Captain Marvel Adventures number 18, which is the first appearance of Mary Marvel. You get Marvel Family number 1, which has the first appearance of Black Adam. You also get Captain Marvel Jr. number 12, where you get the Marvel family facing off against Captain Nazi, who was like, again, you got to remember, 1940s comics. Captain Nazi was like the evil Shazam character that they had at the time. Very similar powers, very similar costume, and was a Nazi. So just inherently punchable.
Yeah.
This book is in near mint condition, square bound, great condition. You get, I think, 4 or 5 different classic Golden Age Shazam key issues, just $24.
Ralph is picking up that Cursed Comics Cavalcade on G.
Excellent, and that was our last copy of that.
Willie was saying, Funny was on the Fantastic Four book, not playing favorites there, are we? That was kind of the point. We were saying that...
We specifically said that's what we were doing this time.
G.
G?
Yeah, we were saying people weren't buying the things we were recommending, so that was your incentive.
That's what you get for having similar tastes to me. Or at least pretending to. I don't care.
We're playing the system a little bit.
I think I've made it abundantly clear how nobody at the Ultimate Comics live show is above, favoritism, selling out, any of those things. Up on B, the Boombox Classic Last Witch, issue number 1. Fun little all ages supernatural tale coming at you.
Can you show some of the covers to D when you get a chance?
I'll run through them all in one moment. Let me fill that G spot with Blackest Night, Green Lantern, Green Arrow, issue number 60, or rather issue number 30. This is really cool. They were doing all of these Blackest Night crossover issues dealing with the Black Lantern characters. I believe this is actually Green Arrow 30, but for obvious reasons, doing an homage to the Green Lantern because obviously it's pretty heavily involved in the Green Lantern. Greg Horn doing an homage to the Neil Adams cover for Green Lantern number 76. That book is in near mint condition. You get the Black Lantern version of Ollie. It is just $5.
A is in fine, very fine condition.
Yeah, we've got that one. It is current bid is at $55. If anyone else wants to make another offer for more, we'll keep going until we need the space for something else. But we're probably getting there. And then you wanted the covers on Darth Vader's. So there's one. Just gonna
there's a little bit of it.
Trying to see what the best way to do this here is to not just like drop a ton of books on the floor. 2. Am I in panel here?
Actually, yeah. It's a good spot.
Yeah. In Hyuk Lee doing all these. I love that cover right there with the Darth Vader, Anakin Skywalker split. Seamlessly going from the red to blue lightsaber. Does a great job with light on that. Into that issue 6, the Into the Fire storyline. All of those issues, super hard to find. First prints, near mint condition on all of them.
So I remember when, especially 6 came out, it sold out immediately.
Immediately, yeah. It goes into the huge War of the Bounty Hunters. Which obviously, Darth Vader, a pretty integral part of the Bounty Hunter story. And then get you with him going up. Back to issue 1 there. All 16 issues. Again, first print, main cover, near mint condition. Let's go up to C. Got Captain America, issue 109. This is the origin of Captain America. You got that classic Jack Kirby cover. Higher grade, fine to very fine condition. That one, $150. And I think this one's been a minute on 55. Yeah. We've gone around.
All right, we'll take it. Let's go on to Ralph. We've had at least one slab so far tonight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've got 1 or 2 left. I realize we're in our back hour here, but
we've got requests for Alex Ross.
I'll tell you what, you're asking for Alex Ross and slabs. Let's just satisfy both. Up on A for Black Adam. Black Adam issue number 1. This is the first ever Black Adam solo series. This is the Alex Ross ratio variant. I think it was originally a 1 in 10. It is CGC graded at a 9.8, and it is just $300. You're an Alex Ross collector looking for first issues, you're looking for variants, you're looking for graded books, you're looking for high grade books. This one is all of it. I mean all of it.
All of the things.
All the things.
Kyle's picking up A on layaway.
I have 2 copies. So if anyone else wants one, this is the last copy remaining on A. D. Got Amazing Spider-Man 197. Good condition. That one going to be $10. Well, Spidey versus Kingpin. D for D'Onofrio. A lot of people, I think, pretty excited that he's coming back to the character. Over on E, we've got Avengers Annual Issue number 1. Solid mid-grade copy, very good to fine condition. It is the first matchup with or first team up of the original Avengers and the new Avengers, Cap's Avengers, teaming up with the original team for the first time. So Hawkeye, Scarlet Witch, Hercules get to hang out with Thor, Iron Man, Giant Man, and the Wasp for the first time. Obviously, the teams have intermixed a lot over the years. This is the first time you get to see them together. Kind of an X-Men 100 level team up.
All right, as a reminder, just make sure your claims have both the letter and a qualifier to what is on that letter. Otherwise, they'll just be ignored.
Up on F, we've got Flash, issue 171, Silver Age Flash. Carmine Infantino with a just beat to hell Flash. No one else seems to notice. Real solid, higher grade copy, $28.
Ralph, looks like you just started your layaway last week, and it's a more expensive book than the book on A right now.
So if you want to clear out the more expensive layaway and put a less expensive one book on layaway, we can absolutely do that, but it might be more prudent to buy this one outright and continue paying the other layaway. On G, we've got a huge 80-page giant. This one really cool. Our Army at War, issue number 190. Our Army at War, primarily Sergeant Rock and Easy Company's book. However, going for the 80-page giant, 6 big battle stories. You've got the Haunted Tank. You've got the rest of the other big DC War Comics titles. Just everything. It's just everything. That one gave me just $12. Very good condition. Going on H, got Uncanny X-Men 132 from the Dark Phoenix saga. It is the first cover appearance of Sebastian Shaw and the first full appearance of the Hellfire Club. So you get the first Henry Leland, the first Donald Pierce, and the first Tessa, who still continuing on in the X-Men canon as Sage. This is a really high-grade copy, very fine to near mint condition, going to be just $60. On I got some more classics illustrated, some more H.G. Wells. Coincidentally, issue number 153, The Invisible Man, in very good condition, just $4. This is the original story of The Invisible Man. Obviously, has been adapted into countless other iterations. However, all starts right here.
Emilio is picking up X-Men on H.
You got it.
You do Cap on C for 115. You would at 150.
115. That is just close enough. I'll take it. On A, The Adventures of the World's Greatest Mouse, Super Mouse Comics issue number 2 from 1948. Golden Age comic, Super Mouse versus some dude on a magic carpet. Very good condition, just $15. I feel like since 1948, there's probably a few mice that would be a little bit more litigious about calling yourself the world's greatest mouse, but 1948, the world was maybe a slightly kinder place. And or maybe if Disney were owned by DC Comics.
Yeah.
Because they were a little bit more litigious back in the day, but that was mostly because they had to protect that Superman copyright.
Zach Jr. is picking up Classics Illustrated on I. And then what is the book on D and what's the condition?
The book on D is Amazing Spider-Man, number 197, and it is in good condition. Down on H, from the original Marvel Comics series, Star Wars issue number 39. This is a really interesting book in the Star Wars catalog because issues 7 through 38, they're just kind of like doing whatever they want with Star Wars because they have no idea where the trilogy's going. Nobody did at the time. It got more and more comic throughout. Because this is the first issue of the adaptation of The Empire Strikes Back, they kind of have to pull it all back together. You get the first mention of Rogue Squadron, which was the now indefinitely delayed project from Disney Plus. Really high grade if you're filling in that original Star Wars series.
Corey's picking it up.
You've got it, Corey.
And James is picking up A.
You've got it.
Oh, sorry, he was making an offer on A. It was you had it 15. He was wondering if you do 10 for the Super Mouse.
Well, we will now because I already pulled it.
My bad.
Daniel.
Looks like I can make 2 mistakes after all.
Well, it's close enough till tomorrow. We're like a couple hours away. Down on H, we got some more 52. This is issue number 23. Going to be the first appearance of Osiris, who is Black Adam's sidekick, for lack of a better term, throughout the New 52. It is his wife's younger brother. This book in near mint condition. A lot of people anticipating the Rock bringing a lot of success to the DC live action universe, and through that an expansion of that lineup, Osiris is a great speculation for future character introduction. That book going to be $8.
What's the condition on E?
Want to just put down or no? Very good, fine condition. Down on I, some Bronze Age Submariner, issue number 58. I mean, this book looks incredible. Like, it would be very fine near mint condition, but again, I think it was just hit by some foxing on the back cover. You get the first appearance of Tamara Ron, who's a little Submariner herself. That one going to be just $20 down on I.
Carlos is picking up the 52 on H.
Excellent.
And Kevin's picking up Submariner on I.
And more. Excellent. And everybody's favorite pun of the Ultimate Comics Live Show, Under the Sea. SpongeBob Comics, issue number 13. Fully understanding the assignment, doing the haunted 13th issue from United Plankton Pictures. This book is in near mint condition and just $10. Going up on A, we've got the Justice League of America, issue number 95, an oversized issue in very good to fine condition. This issue featuring the secret origins of Dr. Fate. Dr. Fate is Pierce Brosnan in the new Black Adam movie. If you want to get the skinny on his deal, you get his whole setup, just $18. Plus a little Jimi Hendrix homage for a rock and roll type.
That's what I was trying to figure out who that was. Or like what it was going on.
Yeah, it's not Jimi Hendrix. It's a Superstar Spectacular, The Private War of Johnny Dune.
Ah, yes.
Johnny Dune, everybody's favorite rock and roll musician, classic guitarist, Johnny Dune. I feel like if his hair were a little bit bigger, you'd have recognized him as Hendrix right away.
Oh, for
That's
sure.
the defining feature.
And Amelia's taking that one home.
The Justice League?
Yep.
Yeah. Let's sneak one more Spawn in the show. This one's particularly fun because the cover artist is anyone that you want it to be. That is, able and willing. Spawn, issue number 301, was the record-breaking book for the longest running series by one writer, surpassing Cerebus by Dave Sims, his self-published book. Kind of a big deal. Todd McFarlane working on Spawn. I mean, still since its creation and still doing it. Spawn coming out in 1991. That's over 30 years. The blank sketch cover variant. Obviously, so many people have worked on Spawn, and so many people, I'm sure, that you would meet at a convention or just somewhat artistically inclined would be enthusiastically excited to have the opportunity to be a cover artist on Spawn. That book going to be just $10.
We'll do Avengers on E for 25. Do it at 40 for Dave.
We'll do it for 30. The 2-for-1 special. I'm coming down 2 for everyone I'm asking. Down on I, got another issue of 52. This one, the first appearance of Isis, Black Adam's wife, making her DC Comics debut. This is a slightly different iteration of Isis than previously appeared in the Shazam comics and the Isis Shazam Power Hour, or whatever they called the live action 1970s. So this character's first appearance, near mint condition, just $12.
And Carlos is picking up the 52. Just put down on I.
You've got it.
And then you got a deal for 30 on E.
Deal, done. Kill that. You know what? I'm going to go A and E here. because we're very fastly approaching the end of the night, and I've still got a few of these preview books. So again, same book, different condition. Be very specific with which one you're claiming, because this one I think is going to cook some of your noodles a little bit more than we're used to. Justice League of America, issue number 64, the first appearance of the Red Tornado. You get fine plus condition raw, $100 flat, or for just $75, you can get the CGC graded at a 4.5, very good plus. So the CGC copy, less expensive than the raw copy. The raw copy is a little bit higher grade than the CGC graded copy. It's just never know what's going to come in collections, and obviously we're going to sell it for, fair value, whatever it is. So you want to read it, you want a slightly higher grade copy, or you want that bricked up copy, you want to save some money, either one, first Red Tornado. When we're on that Shazam theme, this is the complete graphic novel for the Power of Shazam, out of print. This is the first print, first edition, written and drawn by Jerry Ordway, the epic Shazam versus Black Adam confrontation. That one going to be just $12. Moving some things around. Got Charlton Comics, Son of Vulcan. I feel like there's probably an issue number 56, hiding up in the corner. Good condition, going to be just $5. Really going hard on the mythology here, going all over the place. The Son of Vulcan, the Roman equivalent of Hephaestus, god of the forge. Got 56 issues out of it. The Second Trojan War, which is, of course, one of the top 2 Trojan Wars.
Definitely.
Had a number 1 earlier in the show, just a few issues down the line. Giant Size Spider-Man, issue number 5. This one featuring Man-Thing. If you're going to take it down to the swamps, why not get the lizard involved, along with some alligators, some snakes, going all in on the swampy monster mash. That one's going to be just $15. Going to be fine minus condition. Another little 4-issue miniseries with Red Tornado. This is the first solo, and as far as no, there's definitely been later Red Tornadoes. The first solo Red Tornado. Some of the earliest work by Kurt Busiek, Carmine Infantino doing the artwork. Some of his latest work in the 1980s. The complete 4-issue miniseries, all 4 issues, near mint condition, going to be just $12. I'll tell you what, I'll do the Black Adam deal that I offered earlier. If you want to score the 12-issue or the 4-issue series, I'll throw it in for free with either of the JLA number 64s. If you want to do it that way. Pre-deal.
Before anyone even makes the offer.
I've got you covered. That we've heard a few times, but not nearly as much as usual, that I'm just now realizing. We got Batman. Batman Shadow of the Bat, issue number 50. Just really cool anniversary issue. Got a really rad cover with Batman's rogues all around him. Near mint condition, just $4. We've got Superman's Pal. This is post Jack Kirby, getting back to regular type Jimmy Olsen. Issue number 163. Fine plus condition from the Bronze Age. Going to be just $6.
What is the condition on D?
Fine minus. Close up look on that.
Would you do F and D together for 20?
I will. I have 2 copies of that 4-issue set on F. So if anyone else wants one, still got the chance. Or you could still get one for free with A or E. The D spots open. We have one final surprise. Silver Age Spider-Man. Amazing Spider-Man issue 38. This is the final Steve Ditko issue. Spidey versus a guy named Joe. You get Ditko's last cameo of Mary Jane Watson. She has 2 little shrouded by plants cameos before John Romita brings her out. Figured if you're interested in those early MJ appearances, somebody else might be looking for that early Ditko. It is in fair to good condition, largely because there's that one little corner out of the cover. But the ability to score any Steve Ditko Amazing Spider-Man for $55 is a little crazy. Kind of insanity here. Sounds on D for Ditko. See if we got any of our Silver Age Spidey fans tuned in late.
Okay, Thomas Wolfe is still here.
And since that gets us started wrapping things up with our last preview book, X-Men issue number 11. It is the first appearance of the Stranger, one of the bigger cosmic entities in the Marvel Universe. This book is in good condition. That one going to be just $75 for Silver Age aficionados.
Dave is picking out X-Men on I.
You've got it. Been patiently waiting for the whole show for that preview book, I'm sure.
Guy McLeod wants to know if you would do D for 40 or at 55.
I'll tell you what, because I just set it up there, we'll give that one a go round. Classic Silver Age Spidey. If no one else wants to make an offer on it while I run through everything one more time going into last looks, we'll go 40. If anyone else wants to, is it 40 or 45?
40.
Yeah, we'll go. If somebody else wants to make another offer, that's more than 40. We'll let it go for a minute or two here, and at any point, if anybody wants to claim it outright for 55, we'll do that. But I'll put up my last book of the night, and it is the iconic J.G. Jones cover for 52, issue number 45, featuring Black Adam just imposing on the throne over a grouping of prostrate victims. You've got those badass bucket boots. You've got the light shining down from the top. Probably the single best Black Adam cover, and that's including that Alex Ross variant that we sold earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is just when I think of Black Adam, like, this is the image that I think of. Like, this is the Black Adam you want to be. That book is in near mint condition. It's going to be our last new book for the night. It is $12.
All right, Christopher Prevets ups that ASM to 45.
Cool. So again, just a reminder, anybody else wants to make another offer greater than $45, whole dollar amounts, or at any point somebody can buy it outright for 55. We're just going to go over all the books on the board one more time, and then we'll ace that one out.
And guys picking up 52 on I.
It's such a good cover. It's so cool. If I could get one thing signed by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, I think it might actually be that comic.
That would be pretty sick, actually.
Of all the things that I own, I think that would be the thing. Not that copy, my own copy, obviously, because that's the copy that I own. All right, so that's everything. If you got any last minute questions, now's definitely a good time to start making offers, bundle deals, etc., etc. We're gonna run down it all one more time.
Thresh wants to know if you do E for 65, you have 75.
That I will take. Bag. All right, so up on A, we have Justice League of America, issue number 64. It is the first appearance of the Red Tornado. It is in fine plus condition, really solid, little over mid-grade copy, $100 flat. I have said if you pick this up, I'll give you the Red Tornado 12-issue solo series. Sorry, the Red Tornado 4-issue solo series for free. No additional cost, a $12 value just thrown on. On B, we've got Son of Vulcan, issue number 56, $5, good condition. We have the haunted 13th issue of SpongeBob SquarePants for just $10. That is in near mint condition. On D, we have Steve Ditko's final issue of Amazing Spider-Man. We have a standing offer at $45. I'm going to talk about just 3 more items before we take that offer, unless somebody else wants to throw me a better offer on the book or pick it up outright for $55. On F, we have the complete first ever solo series of the Red Tornado, Kurt Busiek, Carmine Infantino, all 4 issues, near mint condition, just $12. On G, got just a really cool one-shot issue of Batman, Shadow of the Bat, issue number 50. That's Simon Bisley. Who is this cover artist? Not gonna worry about it. Near mint condition, just $4. And on H, Jimmy Olsen, issue 163, fine plus condition, $6. And on that, we're gonna go $45 on Amazing Spider-Man.
All right, so let's go into Christopher Prevett. And then that Shadow of the Bat's cover artist, Carl Critchlow.
Oh, of course, Carl Critchlow. That classic cover artist, Carl Critchlow. We've got the Shazam Family Annual, the facsimile of the oversized first appearance of Black Adam. This book is in near mint condition. It is just $24. We've got the Walking Dead Michonne special for $5. Taking dives. Well, that book was going to get pulled in a second anyway. Yeah. We got Over the Garden Wall, issue number 2. This is the 1 in 20 variant by Chelsea O'Byrne, near mint condition for $60. We have 39 Screams. This is the complete 6-issue miniseries for $15. We've got the complete 4-issue miniseries DC Superpowers for $10. We've got Cloak and Dagger, issue number 4, near mint condition for $8. We've got Green Arrow. This is the Blackest Night crossover issue for $5. A little homage to the classic Neil Adams Green Lantern number 76. Got Action Comics 344 for $10. We got Sergeant Fury and the Howling Commandos, issue number 43 for $4. We've got the Vault of Horror, issue number 28, near mint condition for $8.
You do the Green Arrow for 3, give it 5.
I will do it for 3, and I have 2 copies. If anyone else wants one for $3, you've got it. Got Spawn, issue number 109, near mint condition. Going to be just $20. Got Green Lantern, issue number 47. Very good, fine condition, $20.
You I for 2, you have 4 for Dave.
Yeah, let's do it. Got Power Man Iron Fist 104 for $5. Got Dracula, the Universal one shot for $10.
You B for 12, you have it at 20 for George.
Oh man, Spawn sells so well. Let's call it 14. I'll come down 6 if you can come up 2. $14. You've got it. We've got Batman, One Bad Day, 1 in 100 Brian Boland variant, near mint condition, $75 on F. $14. We've got Total Eclipse, that ridiculous big crossover anthology series from Eclipse Comics, 1 through 5, near mint condition, $40. We've got Walking Dead, the complete No Way Out 5-part story, 80 through 84, $50. We've got Weird Science, the EC Comics reprint, just $5. We've got Skull Comics 3 and 4, little 2-issue underground set for $24. We've got the DC Universe Halloween special for $4 on B. We've got Future State Swamp Thing for $10 on C. We've got Shauna the She-Devil, first appearance of Necra, very good condition, for just $15 on D. Got Avengers issue number 77 in fine minus condition, $25 down on E.
B for 2, you have it at 4 for Eddie Page.
Yeah, we'll do that. That's whatever. On F, Our Fighting Forces issue number 85, good condition, $4. On G, we've got The Witching Hour, 1 shot, 9 story and DC horror anthology, just $5. We've got Grim Fairy Tales, the 2012 Halloween special, just $4. We've got Black Hawk, issue number 232 for $6.
You F for 2, you have it at 4 for Dave Kirkby.
F for 2. Yeah, sure. Got American Vampire. I think we sold 2 or 3 of these at $10. Yes. Just got 1 or 2 left. So that one is going to be just $10. First issue, first print, main cover, near mint, Scott Snyder, Stephen King. It's an absolutely incredible comic. I cannot recommend it highly enough. We got 52, week 50. Awesome Black Adam cover. Black Adam versus everyone. Near mint condition, just $4.
You eye for 4, you have it 6 for Paul.
I will. Got the Power of Shazam graphic novel, just $12 on C. Got Spawn number 301 blank sketch cover variant, $10.
James is
D.
looking up witching hour on G.
You've got it. We've got Our Army at War 190, very good condition on E, $12. We've got Flash number 171, fine, very fine, nice, nice little copy right there. Going to be just $28. Got Amazing Spider-Man issue 197 in good condition for $10 on H. Got Last Witch issue number 1 for $4 on I. Got Uncanny X-Men 136 up on A. Had it at 48, dropped it down to 40. That book is in fine to very fine condition. Got the complete 4-issue miniseries, Shazam, The New Beginning. This is where they really introduce Black Adam as a major character. All 4 issues, near mint condition. That one going to be just $16.
Did you H for 5? You would a 10 for Henry.
That I will do. Got Transformers number 2, high grade copy, $20. Said H. Yes. Yeah. We've got The Shadow issue number 7 for $6. Got Batman Beyond the White Knight from Sean Murphy's Black Label Batman series, $15. The first appearance of Joker and Harley's kids, all grown up. We've got the Fireside Classic Fantastic Four by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. It's got Fantastic Four number 4, which is the first appearance of Namor. It's got Fantastic Four 48, 49, and 50, which is the complete Silver Surfer trilogy. And Fantastic Four 86, which is the classic Doctor Doom story. Got Army of Darkness, Ashes to Ashes, issue number 1, photo cover variant for $4. We have a full cover set of Jason X. It is all 4 of the original covers for that series, or that one-shot from Avatar Comics. We had that for $40, which is what like the rarest of the 4 sells for. You're basically getting like just incredible, like a buy one get 3 free deal on the full set at $30.
Lyle Pollard was the artist for the Marvel Zombie, the Gold Star.
That is correct. We've got Eerie Annual from 1971, the best of Eerie comics for $10. We had Amazing Spider-Man number 42, the first appearance of Mary Jane Watson. Very good, fine condition, $240. We have the Alex Ross variant for Black Adam issue number 1, CGC graded at a 9.8. Sold one of those earlier. This is our last copy, $300. We have Conan the Barbarian from the original Marvel Comics series. Issue number 14, that is the first appearance of Kulan Gath and cameo, and the first full appearance of Elric. And we have Darth Vader, issues 1 through 16 of the current series. All 16 issues, first print, main cover, near mint condition. Lot of first appearances in there. Oh, and one more heading off to the side here. With a little Ginger Dead Man, issue number 1, signed by Brockton McKinney and Tommy Lee Edwards. It is the Ultimate Comics exclusive Tommy Lee Edwards variant under E for Edwards.
How would you, the Fantastic Four, trade on F for 10? You would at 20.
I'll do it for $13. You got 3 extra bucks. I'll come down 7.
$13 is a deal, Christopher.
You've got it. And that's every book up once, every book up twice. Let me know what you're thinking.
What issue is on A?
Amazing Spider-Man, issue 42. That is John Romita Sr.'s 4th issue. It is the first full appearance of Mary Jane Watson. And as such, it is her first utterance of her classic tagline, "Face it, Tiger, you've just hit the jackpot."
Corey wants to know if you would do C and G together for 70.
I said I would do 70 earlier on C. I will throw in that G for it. $70, you got it.
Condition on A?
It is in very good to fine condition, so like a 5.
Do 150 for A for Dave Kirby.
I'll split the difference. We'll call it 200.
Have been sharing in all these Black Adam groups earlier when we started the show.
Uh-huh.
Someone commented on one of the videos in one of the groups and just said, "Nice." That's it.
I'm glad they're having fun.
Yeah. And if you are here, just say nice.
Nice.
The Shields wants to know what's on A.
That is Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 42. It is in very good to fine condition. It is the first full appearance of Mary Jane Watson. It was $250. I've taken it all the way down to $200. feel like this is usually when I tell you about all the big upcoming special events. I'm sure there's something in store. I think the Power Rangers will be at Cary and Durham
Crabtree.
on Crabtree and Durham on Saturday and Sunday. This weekend, if you're in the area, Halloween Comic Fest should be nationwide next weekend. So if you're in the area, swing by your favorite Ultimate Comics location. If you're not in the area, your local comic shop should be participating as well. I think next week, for what feels like the first time in a very long time, we have 2 normal shows. No big hot new movie special editions. No bonus shows next week. Just me and you and all the new books on Tuesday. And then we'll all be back on Thursday with tons of back issues. So it should be really fun. Pretty chill. Should have a good time.
Tends to be our vibe.
Right? Well, I mean, if we got no other offers, I got nothing else to hawk at you. So thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I love selling comics. I love sharing my favorite stories with you. Until next week, stay ultimate.
Goodbye.